Hello and welcome to Oak Ridge Junction. Today we're going to be laying track and we're going to be wiring. So I'll give you a brief tour of the layout because we haven't done one for a few months. Apologise for the shakiness in this first clip. We've got Scrapyard, which is now done. You'll get a more in-depth tour. So we've got the industrial estate, which needs rewiring. You can probably see by the state of the wires. Apologies for the darkness. Let's put the torch on. There we go. We're adding a crossover. We're redoing the full fiddle yard. As you can see, Tess laid it. We are adding another crossover. And the wiring, we need to rewire all the layout power, all the lighting. So yeah, let's get started. For some reason in the past I soldered a fish plate to a piece of track, as you can see. So I did the thing of getting my pliers there and trying pulling it out so I didn't have to Dremel it all off. So in doing that, obviously, as you can see, that rail, definitely no trains can go anywhere on that, which personally that wouldn't be too bad because I think I've got a rail just about big enough to fit that space. But the real problem comes to here, where it's displaced all the ballast and pulled the fish plate out of there. So now I've got to try and fix it all. The joys of model railways. And problem solved. To the extent of my footbridge got knocked off. Problem solved. Very luckily for me, there's a crossover being added there, which just saved me. Right, Mum, I'll leave the link to this in the description. It's a tack light. It's a cheap one off Amazon. It cost me 20 quid, but yeah. It's got, I've got an extension piece, I've got all those different attachments for it. Yeah, I don't actually know where I've put it. Where it is, oh, it's there. There it is. It's on the floor. Yeah, it's a good Dremel. It's quite weighty, but yeah, that's one thing I couldn't recommend it anymore. One of these, if you're track laying, especially on a main line, like the fiddle yard, it doesn't matter so much. I'm doing it for my convenience because I know I'll need one in future, and I had to get it because I'm cutting here and I don't fancy dismantling the whole layout, pulling up all my ballast in. So what I'll do is I'll just get the Dremel, probably with the extension piece, and just cut, and then there we go. I won't film the Dremel because I don't really fancy this going through the camera. Back, sorry for the delay in the video. It's been about a week, 2 weeks since the last clip. So we've got, as you can see, it's changed a lot. We've got, this is all in, this small section up to here, but this is the real change. The hillside is in. I need to change that little incline there. We've got a tunnel portal. The industrial estate has changed. The scrapyard is now bigger. There's going to be another fence added there. Got a tunnel portal. The last bit I've got to do is just put another bridge in here. But we've got a lovely incline. Then it joins back. Basically, I'll run through it. So the layout comes around this corner, and then that will join up to here. Then the trains curve along up this incline, curve around, and then into here, into this, which is going to be the station. Got the first building for it, ticket hall, and a cafe, which is converted from an old signal box. So, and then they'll continue along round over what this bridge will be, continue down this incline, obviously continue down the incline, around, it'll come nicely around here, over this bridge, which has got to be rebuilt because I put a screw in it and then it snapped. So it'll come along under this underpass and join in to that point there. So, and then it just joined back up here. No, I've got to put the camera full. I apologise. So basically it's just an avoider for this, so this can be used as a siding. So in turn I've got 4 sidings. However, this is also a main line. It depends, because I can have a nice long freight train or a 10-car AT stored up in here when I'm not using it, and then I can bring it out and put something else in here, which the IET is a bit all over the place at the minute because it's being used for testing. Got the saw for just trimming the foam down. It's very busy and I'm not liking the absolute mess of track. So if a lot of this isn't filmed, it's because I'm not too sure what I'm doing. I bought this when I went and bought a load of track to make life easier, because you can imagine putting an 800 on in that small space isn't nice. You can sort of barely get your fingers around to put the bogey on. So that's just to help getting them on. So yeah, we'll come back to you when a lot of the track is down.